to the studio, and this episode is one of the nucleus. As a matter of fact, it is one of the main parts of the whole series on its own. We want to discuss on the penalty that rape attracts. It's a crime, it's a punishable offense, but what are we talking about here? What is the punishment for anyone found guilty, tried and guilty according to the law? So, it's me again, Dimeji Sodeke, and this is one of the serious part of the episode where you want to call your ward, your friend, your child, your teenager to come and be schooled, to understand the capital, the gravity of the offense itself. Please join me in the studio with Lawyer Tosin Taiwo again on this very interesting episode, answering the question, what is the penalty? Thank you.
So what's the likely penalty involved?
For the offense of rape, for now it is still life imprisonment. By virtue of section 358 of the criminal code, it still is life imprisonment. Quite a number of people have been advocating for death penalty. Even those on the death row in prisons, quite a number of governors have not been brave enough to sign their death warrant, and though subject to the prevalence of this act, it calls for a more stringent measure, but because of the sanctity of life, some advocates are not in tune with having to make a law to have a death sentence the ultimate penalty for the offense of rape. But as at now, the criminal code and even Administrative Criminal Justice Act, Child Rights Act, the best we could have is a life sentence. And unlike some other cases where you have where the court could, on his own volition, grant having convicted the person, they will have to make sentences. So there was a case, I don't know how do I say, where the court, on his own volition, sentenced the person to, I think, 6 years and option of fine. When it was appealed, the Court of Appeal declared that the court cannot even on its own vary the term, the sentencing term. It is life imprisonment, and quite a number of issues had come up with respect to that, because some courts, in an attempt to temper justice, want to water down the
sentence,
and there have been questions as to that. But as far as the law is concerned, it is life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment? Wow. Now you can listen and see for yourself that rape is a capital offense. So why shame about it? Why will you keep mute? Why will you let society force you to keep mute? When someone needs to be punished, someone needs to be put behind bars, and you just want to shame about such a capital offense. So you can see the provision about rape is taken so seriously by the law and is treated as a capital offense. And that should also serve as a warning to potential people who can't put themselves into check. You will have to join me on the next episode, which is going to be the final episode for this whole series with Lawyer Tosin Taiwo, where we'll be treating false accusation on rape. We have cases where, girlfriend and boyfriend issues have gone south, and someone thinks the best way to get back at someone is to lay false accusation on rape. I'm very sure that our male counterparts right now will have an interesting thing to say and so on.
Stars will shine. On you.